Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. So in the last episode we were exploring the town of Fishmouth some more and talked to the locals, and as you might expect, they were not exactly very friendly or hospitable to us and kept telling us to... Oh goddammit, I forgot about this, that he starts singing when we are here, if I don't move around often enough. But anyway, so everyone basically kept telling us to just leave Fishmouth. They don't want strangers here. And so, what do we have to do now? Oh yeah, we need to get this. I think it was well, whiskey or vodka or whatever. But some alcohol anyway. So we need to get this alcohol bottle from Zadok so we can give that to Finman, or at least I think his name was Finman, and the Finman House is named after him. So we need to give this alcohol bottle to him, so he will let us go to upstairs, I presume. But we need to get Zadok something else to drink, and that must be the coffee that he has never drank or even smelled before. So if we give him coffee and tell him that it's alcohol, he couldn't tell that we are lying, because he has never, well, like I said, tasted or even smelled coffee before. And we know where the coffee is, but we need something like a coffee mug or cup or something else, or another bottle. Oh yeah, I think we need a bottle because we have this exotic label here.
Label saying rare exotic liquor. It's still a bit sticky. Could be reused.
Yeah, so we need to find a bottle of some kind. This dolphin milk carton or whatever you call this thing won't do.
Nah, no need to claim it's not milk.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well there is that one alcohol bottle in go there. Yeah, there is this one alcohol bottle in the tourist information building. The very same bottle where we took this label from. But I don't think that we actually need to take that bottle. This one here. No, we can't even interact with it. Oh, well, there is coffee mugs up here. Well, I forgot about those. Maybe we could take one of these.
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
Okay, well, let's talk to Watersworth. Any change of heart about me visiting your lovely town? About that going away gift.
About that going away gift?
I take it you've made a wise decision?
I can't decide yet. I'll have the coffee mug. Yeah, we need one of those.
I'll have the coffee mug.
An interesting choice there. There you are.
Why, thank you. We don't even need to pay him anything. Okay, well, let's go. So we don't need...
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
Yeah. So we don't need this multi-tool looking thing up here, which I assume that we would need because, well, it's a multi-tool. It's bound to be useful. More than once, I would imagine, but I guess not. I guess not. But now we got the coffee mug, and we can now put some coffee in there. I guess we don't need a bottle and claim that it's an alcohol bottle. Okay. Okay, we got some coffee on that. Can we now put this exotic label on it?
Nah, I like the silly text on it.
Oh, okay. So, do we even need to fool a Zadok with that exotic label? Maybe not. Well, only one way to find out. Here you go, Zadok. A mug full of coffee.
Mr. Zadok, I brought you something.
What is it, boy?
Coffee.
What? Get that gosh darned abomination out of my face!
Uh-huh.
This gives me an idea.
Yeah. I got an idea as well.
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
Okay, now we got a bottle. Okay. Put some where is the coffee mug? Why did we lose the coffee mug? Maybe we actually gave it to Zadok and he threw it away? Or something like that? Well, can we put some coffee in here? Yes, okay. Okay, now we put the label on this. There we go. And now Zadok should be more willing to give this coffee a try. Here you go.
Mr. Zadok, brought you something to drink.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor, very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Have a taste.
Did you like that?
You doggone little... You almost had me there. You know, it really had a sort of appealing odor to it. But the taste... Ugh. Never in my whole seafaring life have I come across something that smelled so enticing and tasted so foul and bitter. Whatever that abomination is, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
All right, Mr. Zadok, I'll try and find you something better tasting.
Go on, get...
Better tasting, okay.
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
Yeah. Does it still have the... Yeah, it still has the label. Labeled bottle. There we go. Okay, so let's go and fill the bottle with the coffee again. So we have to pour something in there as well. Is it the dolphin milk? You know, coffee with milk to soften the taste a little bit.
Already have enough.
Oh, it's oh, it has coffee already in it. Okay. I guess the bottle didn't spill any coffee out of it when Zadok threw the bottle away. Excuse me. Okay, well, let's put some milk in there. There we go. I came all the way here for nothing. We are just walking back and forth between the Finman House and the harbor. But I do wonder, what do we get from Zadok for doing this?
Mr. Zadok, got you a little something.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. It's supposed to have a real kick to it.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. What is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mind, son. Ooh, you don't
Waking
know
up.
Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return, if that's all right with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff?
Oh yeah,
I can safely say
oh yeah, the
this has
whiskey
been a
bottle.
full-fledged
That's what we
epiphany,
wanted.
Buzz.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot about...
Hey, you remembered my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok.
Yeah, you do
Now
that.
that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
Okay, so, but I feel so dumb. I completely forgot why we wanted to give this coffee to him in the first place. Of course, we wanted the alcohol, the whiskey, for Finman. I even told you that at the beginning of this video. I'm so dumb sometimes. But anyway, so why is everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Why is everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and dog-like things. And then they dig to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliot Street. Seen 'em. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse?
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Coupled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric Order of Dagon.
Order of Dagon, I knew it.
Raising hell in Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
I must say I really like the voice actor of Zadok here. I kinda got like these cold shivers maybe when I was listening to him about this fish and squid man mutants and stuff like that. Really Lovecraftian. They really nailed that in here. Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein? Yeah, we are still looking for him.
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
Slippery as an eel, huh? I wonder if he meant that figuratively or literally. What's this esoteric order of Dagon? Even though it doesn't say here. But what's this esoteric order I keep hearing about? This order of Dagon.
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric Order of Dagon. Fishmouth folks worshipping the Deep Ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon. In sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
Human sacrifices, of course.
Shudder the thing, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofa.
Half-goo what?
What?
The half-goofa. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big. Since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
And I can ask about it again, so this must be important detail. I've got a confession to make, apparently.
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The liquor I gave you that you loved so much, that's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me, too. 'Cause I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
Yeah,
You're right,
much
Buzz.
better.
And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna listen to this one again.
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric Order of Dagon. Fishmouth folks worshipping the Deep Ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon and sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Kraken Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the Half-Goofa.
Half-Goo what?
The Half-Goofa. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big, since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Kraken Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Well, at least he's not telling us to run. Oh. Nice sky aura. Restored. That's nice, I suppose. Okay, but now we got the actual bottle of whiskey. So let's bring that to Finman. And maybe then he lets us go to upstairs. Here you go, Mr. Finman.
Better talk to him first.
Oh, well, okay. We talked quite a bit in the last episode, though. So the occupied room is this pilgrims. What's this festival you mentioned? Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with. Oh yeah, we want to give him the cookie as well.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has you?
No, of course not. No.
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch.
We don't even know.
Good.
We don't even know
Thanks,
what that
stranger.
cookie has in it.
What? What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
What?
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
Well,
I have
apparently
no
not.
idea either. My roommate. Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Olmstein is.
I'm returning his cat. What? Kitty is our... Well, Kitty. I'm here about the fish. Okay, I'll come clean. Yeah, might as well. Or should we try these options first? Well, let's try it.
I'm here about the fish. There was a fish order placed?
You are not a very good liar. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run. Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
My heart is not full of darkness. My heart is not the issue here.
My heart is not the issue here. It's my brain. I feel like I'm going crazy. Look, I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Olmstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumbled into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid-type.
Exactly.
He
And
knows
then
him.
they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
Well, it's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's Olmstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lime. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
an exception will be made.
Oh, that's a
We'll
nice
walk up
outfit.
to his room, and we'll see from there.
Okay, I guess we go to meet Bob Olmstein now. Oh wait, did we
What
just go to
else
his
was I
room?
expecting? He's gone. Again. It
Oh.
might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kid A.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Don?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tomb.
Aha, he's the
It
one
should
who hired
never
him.
fall into the hands of madmen.
Okay, so he hired Don. Why hire Don? Is he a cult detective?
Why hire Don? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man,
Oh,
don't
still
say
is.
that.
Still
I'm
is.
sure he'll find a way to pull through.
Madmen?
Madmen? What madmen?
The parish of the starry knowledge, the esoteric order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
Okay, so it was Order of Dagon who kidnapped Dawn. So they are the Order of Dagon, or at least it's so it looks like. But I guess we'll see. Starry Parish? I have heard of the Esoteric Order, the Butcher. Can we ask all of these? Well, in case we can only ask one of these.
I've heard of the Esoteric Order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here in Fishmouth.
We have heard things. The Half-Goofa.
The Half-Goofa?
The Half-Goofa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but... Are you gonna do something about the Half-Goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
Okay, so we can ask this. Starry Parish?
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Ah, okay.
Ugh,
Those are
geometry.
Those are the cultists. Okay, those guys are the cultists who, excuse me, who kidnapped Dawn, Get Hype, and the Butcher.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that, but what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway,
About Olmstein?
about Olmstein.
The other?
What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he, anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Aw, jeez, with the cryptic talk again.
Well, okay, that didn't really tell us much. How come you didn't knock Finman out earlier?
If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene.
Okay,
Then you
smart.
came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough, but I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway,
Okay, and lastly...
Can you describe Olmstein to me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly, and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject.
Okay, so he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moments?
So he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Uh-huh, might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
Okay, so we have to find... What was it? What did he call it? And now we have nothing else besides the Necronomicon itself. Well, anyway, let's just look around.
Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light, or he's just wearing everything right now.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing, Kitty?
What are your thoughts on all of this, Kitty?
Let's not waste time with chit-chat, man. Squeeze all the info you can out of this Barnabas character.
Right. On it.
Well, we just did that. Or can we talk some more?
Gotta look around first.
Okay. Domestic area.
Just a mug and pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character.
Okay.
A particularly unattractive representative of the Fishmouth population. I need nothing from there.
Mm-hmm. What can you see through
That
the window?
big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped? But we didn't see or hear anything.
Okay, can we open the window?
I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way.
Okay. Maybe we don't have a reason to jump through the window just yet. Harbor painting.
Hey, look at that! It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too.
Oh, if only I could see it.
Definitely not souvenir material. Kitty couldn't care less.
Yeah. Piece of paper.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed.
I guess Olmstein left a piece of note here for us. The heck is that? Okay. Kinda like a triangle, in a way. Feathers.
Crow's feathers, strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. And we can't pick up the feathers or anything.
They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
Okay, if you say so. Should we show this note to Barnabas?
I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Okay. What role?
Roll? What roll? Finding the book was an accident, was just bad luck?
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Okay.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Yeah.
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein? Yeah, we can ask all of this.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
Okay, fair enough.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Other and all of that, but his name is so common?
There must be a reason for that, but does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is he good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
Mm-hmm. What was Olmstein up to in here?
What
In
was
this town?
Olmstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Aw, man, I know you're just speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that just drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not.
Yeah, fair enough. Is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
The moon? You mean the actual moon in the sky? Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
The Necronomicon.
The Necronomicon.
Why you seem to know more about it than I do? Yeah, we can ask all of this, I guess. I assume.
You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy, as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not, I think.
Well, they might. Well, his hands might not be the competent ones, but hey, at least they're not the wrong ones here. Why does it keep changing?
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
Okay.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in? And what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
What stories you have, you wonder? Well, H.P. Lovecraft stories, of course. Wouldn't it be safer in your hands?
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I need it to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
You said the book is pure chaos, but...
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Ah, so we are going.
Serious? It's really up high!
We are going through the
Have
window.
faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go!
Come on, boss. Let's go.
Find peace. Find peace.
Find peace. Oh, hey, guitar.
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Ktype!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town, Fishman. Ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Okay, so Ktype is with us now. And the poor man still has no
All right,
shoes.
we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
Huh. I keep forgetting it can speak.
It's rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. It's supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your, power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. There's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned them.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so, he's alright as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Oh, boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Should be some.
brother.
You look into that. I wanna see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
Okay, so we are controlling Ktype for now, while Buzz is doing some research on all of this stuff on the internet. So we can't. What's this?
The Haunter's Mark doesn't work on him.
We got a new command thingy here. So I assume that he's busy working.
I think I'd rather try the Haunter's Mark out first.
Okay. Well, let's look around his office some more.
The #1 cause of horizontally intermittent tan. Occupational hazard.
Some diplomas.
Those belong to the guy what rented here before me. Never cared enough to take them down.
Okay.
Psychic Evaluator, Diploma of Excellence. Hey, they're conversation pieces.
And file cabinet.
That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead.
Well, you're old-fashioned. I even like how he said that. Yeah, there should be some internet left in that laptop, as if he has no idea how internet works. Safe.
That's my safe. Right now, it's guarding a whole lot of nothing.
Okay, so there's no point in trying to open it.
Nothing in there.
Okay. Our desk.
Just my desk. Nothing special.
I guess that's pretty much everything.
That's Cornelia. I should give her a sprinkle.
Yeah, I should do that. Do we have anything? No, we just have the diary here. Can we talk to Kitty?
That there's Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitty.
Oh, okay, so she's not in the mood to talk. Okie dokie. I'm just wondering, should I stop here for now? Because this seems like a good place to stop, in my opinion. Goddammit, I don't have my phone here, so I can't see that for how long I have been playing. But you know what? So much stuff happened just now that I think that I'm gonna end this episode here. And the next episode, well, let's leave Dawn's office and try to learn more about this. What is this Haunter's Mark?
Hey Joey, check it out. Venetian blinds. Guy thinks he's Sam Spade or something. Let's just get that desk up here, Vince.
What are you doing?
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the Movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
The future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. Alright, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella.
Okay, so we can quite literally read the past. That's going to be very interesting and handy, I'm sure. So yeah, so in the next episode, let's go out and use this and learn how to use this Haunter's Mark, and see what else we can do. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure.